Ricky Smiley Morning Show. News updates. All you need to know.
It's what's trending now.
Get it all right now.
It's the front page news.
The show.
All right, y'all, Ricky Smiley Morning Show, 24 minutes after the hour. Good morning.
Yep. And the front page is being brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. It's official. Weekends of football as mandated by Buffalo Wild Wings. Whether it's college football on a Saturday or Sunday with the pros, they're providing the best place for all of it. So, man, you should be watching the games at B-Dubs. World of fans are there for the same reason. They watch sports. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings beer sports. What up, Brat?
What up, Cracklin? Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. These are the headlines we're following for you this morning that are trending at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Well, Ricky, President Trump is at it again. He signed an order to end Obamacare subsidies to insurance companies. The White House called the payments unlawful. And that money is meant to help insurers provide discounted policies for the low-income Obamacare customers and is worth about $7 billion. Also, the death toll in the wildfires that are still burning in Northern California is still rising. At least 31 people have died in the blazes that began Sunday night. And finally, North Carolina officials say 2 prison employees are dead and several more are injured following an attempted prison break in Pasquotank at the Pasquotank Correctional Institution. Wow, prisoners set fires and then tried to escape.
Wow.
Later this morning, we'll be talking to special guest Keisha Cole, so y'all make sure y'all don't miss that. And to get caught up on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brad. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Brad. Coming up later, congratulations to Tyler Perry. I'm going to tell y'all why we're congratulating Tyler later. Rock T.
What up, Gary? Shout out to the Chicago Cubs, man. They survived, beat the Washington Nationals 9-8. They advanced to the National League Championship Series. Also, Thursday Night Football went down last night, and the Eagles beat the Carolina Panthers 28-23. That was a tight little game. The rest of Rock T NFL picks coming up later this morning, and His Airness, Michael Jordan, has spoken. What'd he say this time? All this coming up in sports. What up there, Cracklin?
Hey, man, coming up in the hip-hop spot, man, it's a heavy day for music, heavy day for movies, also a heavy day for competition. The American Music Award nominations have been released, and I'm going to tell you who's fighting up for the Artist of the Year nomination, man. A lot of big things popping, tell you about this, that, and a few other things coming up in the hip-hop spot. Time right now is 26 minutes after the top of the hour. It's the Rick Smiley Morning Show.
It's hip-hop spot.
All right, y'all, Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Hey, here, Greg got his hip-hop spot. It is 29 minutes after the hour on this Friday. What up, big dog?
What up, pimpin', man? We on award tour with a mic in our hands.
Hey.
And the American Music Award nominations are in. And guess who's going to be battling head-to-head for the Artist of the Year award?
Who?
That's going to be Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, really?
That's just on the hip-hop side. There's some other people in that category as well. You got the Chainsmokers, who I don't think are going to win, and Bruno Mars along with Ed Sheeran.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know, man. I think Bruno Mars for the upset.
Yeah. He's real popular now.
Yeah, he's cracking. It's really cracking. When you talk about the new Artist of the Year category, you got cats like James Arthur, Niall Horan, Julia Michaels, Ray Shrumman, and Post Malone. You know who's going to win that one?
Who?
Post Malone.
Oh, yeah?
I don't get it, but Post Malone is the most streamed artist in the world right now.
Really?
Yeah, it's like Houseway, you know?
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know that.
Is he still considered a new artist, though?
I don't even understand how that's even a thing. Because
Right.
you remember, what's the song, White Iverson? It was like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
I haven't heard anything else. Have you?
He got the song Congratulations with Quavo, and then he got a couple other records, but he has quietly carved out a really ill niche for himself.
That's great.
Yeah, man, shout out to Post Malone, man. I think he's from Dallas, actually, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Moving on, let's talk about our favorite male artists, pop rock, Drake, Bruno Mars, Ed Sheeran. Once again, Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is going to win everything he's nominated for.
I think so, too.
Yeah, he's going to smoke everybody. But here's where it gets interesting. Favorite female artist, pop rock. You got Alicia Cara, Lady Gaga, or Rihanna. Who gets that?
Rihanna.
I think Alicia.
Really?
Yeah, because she has so many songs, and when she
bunch of weird
performs at all
crossovers.
these award shows, a bunch of pop songs, crossovers. She's got songs that sound R&B-ish. She hitting everybody, and she's a young girl.
Yep. When you talk about the favorite album in the pop rock category, you got Drake with More Life, Bruno Mars with 24K Magic, and The Weeknd with Starboy.
Ooh.
Tough competition.
Tough.
Once again, Bruno Mars for the upset.
You think?
Favorite hip-hop album, Drake, More Life. Kendrick Lamar, Damn Migos Culture.
Ooh,
I think I got Kendrick on that one.
I think I got Migos.
Really?
Migos.
Really?
No, wait a minute. Kendrick, my bad.
Because Kendrick...
I love the Migos.
I think you hear... I do too, but I think you hear Kendrick a little bit more. Favorite male artist, soul R&B. And it sucks because I know who's going to win this one. You got Childish Gambino, Bruno Mars, The Weeknd. Once again, Bruno Mars for the upset.
You don't think The Weeknd have a chance?
He would if Bruno Mars wasn't there.
I hope they give him something. I hope they spread him out kind of evenly.
Yeah, they should have like the Weeknd award, where it's like the Weeknd versus like his other songs, and then he could win. Because like the Weeknd turned in some dope joints last year.
He did.
But it's just you got Bruno Mars out there, man.
Yes.
Bruno had a big year, dog.
Yes, he did.
You know, how can Batman look fresh when Superman can fly?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's talk about movies that's dropping today, man. You got this movie called Marshall, which we've been talking about. Chadwick Boseman plays Thurgood Marshall. It's a historical piece, and anytime Chadwick Boseman plays somebody, he plays the hell out of that person. So be sure you check that out. You also got this movie called Professor Marston and the Wonder Woman. It's about the dude who actually wrote the Wonder Woman comic book. You also have the movie Foreigner with Jackie Chan in it. He's going to be punching and kicking people a lot. And you got this horror film called Happy Death Day, which is a PG-13 horror movie. I saw it the other day. It was actually all right.
Really?
The premise is this girl wakes up on her birthday and she keeps getting killed. And then she wakes up every day and has to figure out who killed her.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's
I wanna see that.
different. Me too.
It's like Groundhog's Day with a knife.
There it is.
Wow.
That's it for me.
All right, appreciate it here, Greg. I got your wake-up calls. You can call me right now, 866-9-RICKEY, Rick Smiley Morning Show.
Can I tell you something real quick, Rick?
Yeah.
Keisha Cole's going to be joining us this morning.
Hey!
Yeah, buddy.
It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Play that game. Who done it? Who we got, Greg?
Yo, man, it's all about crime. On the line, we got Siobhan from Charleston. How you doing, love?
I am doing great. How y'all doing?
We're doing
Good.
great, man. But at the end of the day, we don't care whether the person was guilty, innocent. We just want to know,
Hey!
who done it? Who done it?
Hey!
Who done it? Who done it?
Hey!
Who done it?
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 Who done it? Now, Siobhan, you know how this works, man. We're going to tell you about some crimes. You got to figure out the ethnicity of the criminal that did the crime. They might be black. They might be something else. They might be white. You ready to play?
I'm ready.
Well, let's get to it. Now, a guy calls in a bomb threat at a sandwich shop earlier this week because they gave him double meat and he couldn't afford it. He was arrested for several charges. Who done it?
Definitely white. We don't deal with bomb threats.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Well, congratulations. You got that one right.
Larry, you love this racist game, don't you?
I'm just quiet. Now, this dude was out of Pittsburgh, and they was at a spot called Primanti Brothers. They're famous for making, like, really massive sandwiches that had french fries on them, and apparently the ticket was just too high and he couldn't swing it. So, yeah, he had to do what he had to do. Good job on that one. Moving on. There was a guy in Florida who was arrested for burglary, for breaking into a Target.
Right.
It was around 1 a.m. in the morning. He told the cops when he caught him that it was part of his ninja training. Who done it?
That's like some Asian dude. We don't do no ninja nunchuck stuff. Nah.
That's your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Well, guess what, sweetheart?
What?
Nah, man.
You forgot about Dragonfly Jones?
Yeah, man. In Last Dragon, Bruce Leroy.
That's right. Bruce Leroy,
That was a man
my
named
dude. I
Christopher.
forgot.
Yo, yeah, Christopher Atkins did that. Yeah, man. He's definitely black. Got a goatee and everything. All right, last little one I got for you. This is tricky, so let's figure this out, all right?
All right.
There was a man who was accused of trying to sell marijuana to someone who he thought was a custody, but he accidentally sent the text message to a cop. They immediately pulled up on him, seized the stash, and arrested him. Who done it?
That's got to be a brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you going to be sending text messages about your stuff? They just get a 10 O'Clock commandment. They got to listen to Biggie. You know what? That's definitely us.
All right, is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Well, guess what, sweetheart?
What?
You wrong as hell.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Sean Burke Latino, man. You look like one of the DeBarge boys.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, you got 1 out of 3 right. We needed you to get 2 out of 3 right. But I like your logic. I like the way you think.
You know what I'm saying? We had to try to figure it out.
No doubt.
And where you calling from again?
I'm calling from Charleston, South Carolina by way of South Jamaica, Queens, represent.
Already. All right. Hey, well, we appreciate you playing with us. Hey, thank you so much.
Thanks for doing what you do. Keep it up.
Hey, you more than welcome. We enjoy doing it. All right, y'all get at us, 866-9-RICKEY for your wake-up calls. Call me, 866-9-RICKEY, Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Let's go. Wake up, feel it. Work, school, or work you deal with. You tired, that's up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Get your butt up out the bed. Brush your teeth and calm your head. Get your stuff to start to get ready. Wake up, wake up. Don't keep hitting that damn alarm. Even though it's early in the morning, you don't know. Get your radio on and just wake up.
Hello, hi, I'm the Solar Princess. Join me, the Solar Princess, waking up each morning, every morning, to the king, Ricky Morning Show.
This is Samantha calling from Savannah, Georgia. Today is the last day of National School Lunch Week, so I would like to wake up all the lunch ladies across the world. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Hello, my name is Jonathan. I'm calling from Norman, Oklahoma. I'm telling everybody in the penitentiary system to wake your ass up. Oh, Lord, I'm in the drive-thru dragging them. Hey, let me get some of the potato wedges.
All right.
Wake up, wake up. Feel it. School or work you deal with. You tired, that's up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Get your butt up out the bed. Brush your teeth and calm your head. Get your stuff to start to get ready. Wake up.
Hey, what's up? This is James calling from E-Town, North Carolina. Just want to tell everybody it's Friday. Let's have a good weekend. And Brad, what up?
This ain't it from Chattahoochee, West Jamaica. Angie up, get up, get up, get up. Make that money.
My name is Carlton. I'm calling from Homestead. I want to with my dad up in Cutler Ridge. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
This stern wheel Steve in the big truck calling from Louisiana. Want to wake everybody up, man. Early bird get the worm. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey!
Miss Juicy gon' call him out, so let's go. Wake up. Montgomery. Wake up. Louisville. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. New Orleans. Wake up. Little Rock. Wake up. Richmond. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Thank you, Giselle.
You're welcome.
What you got, Crack?
Wake up calls are brought to you by.
Brought to you by Cracker Barrel Old Country, man. The Ricky Smiley Morning Show HBCU tour hosted by yours truly, Rock Teasy, man. We'll be at the Boombox Classic in Jackson, Mississippi, October the 21st. Presented by Cracker Barrel Old Country store, committed to the communities in which we serve, man.
Word
so
up, man.
Funny, man.
Just don't say it. I can't do this. What? You love that Cracker Barrel.
I love that Cracker Barrel for real, man.
Okay, Lamborghini Mercy.
This is what's trending right now.
Trending topics.
All right, y'all, Rick Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is 11 minutes. 11 minutes after the hour. Juicy, was that you? Was that Juicy in that song?
Yeah, in the background singing that. Yeah.
Juicy, was that you?
And that wasn't me.
I believe it was. It had to be.
She's doing it so she doesn't pay taxes on the royalties. That's why she's not saying shit. It wasn't her.
What you got, Craig?
Yo, this is being brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. If your weekends are reserved for football, then you should be watching the games at B-Dubs. Well, the fans are there for the same reason to watch sports. Buffalo Wild Wings, Wings, Beer, Sports. Here's what's popping off in the world of hip-hop. Young Dolph has been released from the hospital. You know, you might remember he got shot multiple times following an altercation in the parking lot at the Lowe's Hollywood Hotel last month. Now, he was seen getting out of a wheelchair into an SUV when he was like, hey, man, we out the hospital. But I'm paraphrasing here. He cursed a lot. Y'all all know time it is. It don't stop. Big shout out to Tupac. Big shout out to Eazy-E. Big shout out to Biggie. He also went on to promote his brand new album coming out soon called Thinking Out Loud, which is going to be dropping on 10/20. I'm going to need him to shout out to some living people. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to speak, weird things into existence.
Man, that's what I was just sitting here thinking, like, man, okay.
Yeah, like, you want to shout out to people that's going to be here for a long time. Like, shout out, like Rudy Huxtable and,
Right.
The Spanish twins from Little Women in Atlanta. Like, people who aren't in danger of dying.
Right.
Anyway, I digress. Moving on. Big shout out to Tyrese. He bought his mom a house. Posted it on Instagram. And he did it because she was celebrating 11 years of sobriety. Then people started trying to drag him on social media like, yo, why did you buy your mom a house just because? It's like you can't win for anything. It's the worst time ever.
Well, what you don't do is just post everything. That put a good stop to that, letting people in. They don't need to know everything.
I think it was a deflect, just to kind of take off the beef he's having with The Rock.
What did The Rock say yesterday?
We'd have to pull that up. You got that audio from The Rock yesterday. I'll close out with that. But while she's pulling that up, I'm going to tell you that it's Friday. New music is dropping today. New albums from Gucci Mane. You got Mr. Davis. You got the Wu-Tang, The Saga Continues project, which I was riding, listening to on the way to work. It's really dope. You also got T.I. and Hustle Gang. When We Want Smoke, there's going to be some heat on there. And you got The Morning After by Division. So you got some options of things to buy this week. And in case you were wondering what The Rock said yesterday, well, he didn't say it yesterday, but the audio started surfacing again, and I played it yesterday. Here's what The Rock said about Tyrese.
Just a little quick shout out to Tyrese, his new album, Black Rose. I just heard it. I literally just heard it. I heard the whole thing in my trailer, and I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog that I have ever heard. It shouldn't be called Black Rose. It should be called a big piece of black dog. Not even a hard, dried up dog for 7 days. It's the soft dog. It's like baby. It's like that. That's what the album is like. And I never want to hear it again, and I'm never going to fucking forgive him for wasting my time. That is time I will never get back. It's like dog is in my ear.
They got to fight.
I'm not laughing. Of course, we know Tyrese's album is great, but it's just the way he said it. It's just the beef. Like somebody, remind you of my Uncle Bruce, man. I swear, I don't know what it is about that. Just a big piece of black dogs. All right, Brett got your front page right here. What you got, Brett?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. These are the headlines that are trending right now at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. President Trump is at it again. He signed another order to end Obamacare subsidies to insurance companies. So the White House called the payments unlawful. The money helps insurers provide discounted policies for low-income customers, and it's worth about $7 billion. Also, the death toll in the wildfires burning in Northern California is still rising, and at least 31 people have died in the blazes that began on Sunday night. And by the way, Ricky, all this week, did you know that schools around the country celebrated National School Lunch Week?
No.
We know this is your thing right here. You talk about your lunches all the time.
Yes.
And officials say it's a time when kids sit down and eat together, and it actually does wonders for their self-esteem. So give us one of them stories about your lunch, Ricky.
One time my 6th grade teacher, Miss Avery, was up there eating some barbecue that she had brought home. It was after one of those holidays or whatever. And y'all know Ro, my boy Ro.
Yeah, Big Ro. What up, Ro?
Yeah, Ro was in the 6th grade with me, and he was sitting across the table. And he said, "Hey, man, look at Miss Avery up there." He said, effing up that barbecue. And then,
6th grade, he was cussing?
Yeah, we was cussers, and we had potty mouth. And then he started talking like he was talking, and I laughed so hard I got kicked out of him and said, "Eat it. Eat it, Miss Avery. It's good, ain't it? It's good, ain't it?" Miss Avery had a double chin, and she was tearing that damn rib up. And Rose said, "Eat that S, Miss Avery. Eat that S." He said, "Good, ain't good." He said, all going, ain't it, Miss Avery?" I was laughing so hard. I mean, in the 6th grade, I'll never forget, I was freaking crying, and I got kicked out of the lunchroom.
Oh, my God.
The lunchroom manager didn't like me because I would crack on the food all the time. Hey, we got dog patties today.
Oh.
We don't sell no dog patties. Your mammy sell dog patties. That lady didn't let me eat for a week.
Oh, that's messed up. She should have gotten in trouble.
Shout out to my high school lunch lady, Miss Willingham. She pulled a knife out on me.
Dang.
What did you do?
Steal a cinnamon roll.
Damn, you almost got stabbed for a cinnamon roll.
Yeah, Miss Willingham, give me my knife out there. I don't care. Hey, I was bad in the lunchroom. I was bad in school. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, I used to get kicked out of the lunchroom all the time. I would go in there and show out. That was my thing. Hey, appreciate that, Brett.
Anytime.
What you got, Rock?
What up, big dog? Well, man, the Chicago Cubs, they advanced to the National League Championship Series. They beat Washington 9-8 last night. His Airness, Michael Jordan, has spoken once again. He's not a fan of the NBA's super team era. He said, man, it's going to hurt the overall competitiveness of the league. We're going to have one or two teams that are great, and then all the other ones are going to be garbage. So that's straight from Michael Jordan himself. In the meantime, Dallas Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott, 6-game suspension is back on for his alleged domestic violence situation with his ex-girlfriend. A federal appeals court came down with a hammer yesterday, so his suspension will begin immediately. He'll be eligible to return November the 24th after the Thanksgiving game. So backup running backs To return November the 24th after the Thanksgiving game. So backup running backs Alfred Morris and Darren McFadden will have to hold down the load until he gets back.
So they found evidence that he did something to the girl?
That's what's still up in the air, man. I mean, the court threw out the appeal pretty much to allow Ezekiel Elliott to keep playing.
Wow.
They threw it out. So since they threw that out, they got to bring back the suspension. So he got to go ahead and be suspended for 6 games. So I will keep you posted on that. Thursday Night Football, Carolina Panthers got beat by Philadelphia last night, 28-23. On that note, it's time for Rock T's NFL Picks of the Week, baby. Let's go, Crack. It is. Week 6. It's going down, man. Hey, I ain't got time to tell you the over or the under. I'm just going to tell you who's going to win the doggone game. I'm going to touch on a couple of games this week, and then you can go to my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that, RickySmileyMorningShow.com to see the rest of my picks. Here we go. Even though the Chicago Bears got rookie Trubisky in at quarterback, they will still go to Baltimore and lose. That's right. Baltimore Ravens beats the Bears this week. Detroit Lions goes into New Orleans. They go into the swampland to beat the New Orleans Saints. Yes, indeed. I said it. Miami at Atlanta. Uh-oh. Can the Miami Dolphins go into Atlanta and beat the Falcons? Absolutely not. Pick the Falcons to win that game right there. Indianapolis, they starting to pick up a little steam, man. Indy will defeat the Tennessee Titans in the game of the week. Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Will the Chiefs remain undefeated? Absolutely. Yes, they will. They will be 6-0 and beat Pittsburgh. The rest of my picks going to be posted on Wednesday. Yes, Cindy. You got something to say, Rick? You got something to say?
I'm going to roll with you on that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Chiefs are real deal, dog. Yes, I ain't going to put them in the Super Bowl yet, but they the real deal, man. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. Speak your part. At Rock T Holler. That's what we do. Let's go.
All right, there it is, man. What you got coming up next, Gary?
Coming up next, congratulations, Mr. Perry. We congratulating Tyler next.
It's the Ricky Smiley.
It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Come on the morning show. 8:28 before the top of the hour. Gary has the tea and the clue of the day.
Yup, and Gabby C is brought to you by WeFixMoney.com. How would you like up to $2,000 in your account to jumpstart your weekend, huh? So you can do stuff that SZA was talking about. WeFixMoney.com can help you out with all that and more, man. Hit them up today at WeFixMoney.com. That's WeFixMoney.com. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Head Crack. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. First of all, but baby Miss SZA, she too many things, honey. All right,
You ain't know, Gary.
Oh, all
She
right,
got
honey.
joints, man.
Yeah, I guess she does, honey. She has some strumpet music, honey. You have it on the weekend.
That's strumpet.
Yes, baby, that's a strumpet, honey.
Chicks with no defense hate her music. If you're a girl with strong defense, you rock with SZA.
Right.
All right, niece. All right, honey. Congratulations, y'all, going out to Tyler Perry. I don't know if y'all heard the wonderful news, y'all, but Tyler Perry is cast to play, y'all. Guess who?
Oh.
Colin Powell.
Oh, really?
Yes, they say he's cast to play Colin Powell in a film about the former U.S. Vice President Dick Cheney. Now, according to reports, they're saying that Tyler Perry has been cast to play Colin in an unnamed project for Annapurna Pictures. So congratulations going out to Tyler. I can't wait to see it. They say he's going to be starring opposite of Christian Bale. So we can't wait for
They're
this.
doing a movie about Dick Cheney?
I guess so, yeah. I guess he's a very popular man.
The
with
worst vice president of the United States ever?
Yeah. Well, what about the one we got now, though?
Yeah, no, Dick Cheney was worse. He actually went in and all of that stuff with the war and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. We're going to see when this movie come out how it plays. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, the prayer awards are being solicited. We hadn't solicited the prayer awards this week, so we're going to do it today on Friday. We praying, y'all, for Nene Leakes, y'all. Now, I haven't talked about this because it's been very painful and to my heart, but Nene Leakes, y'all, was announced as the host for Escape's comeback tour, but they're saying not anymore. A statement released by the group reads, y'all, like many, we were dismayed by the recent remarks made by our talented colleague and friend Nene Leakes. As a result, we have decided to no longer proceed with her participation on our tour. It was an unfortunate incident for which Nene has since apologized, and we wish her the best as she navigates this very difficult period. As strong supporters of all women, we know this decision is what is best. Our hearts go out to all female victims, and we stand with you. This tour is for and about our fans, and we want to provide an entertaining and enjoyable experience for every single person who attends. Nene made a mistake, I guess, and she spoke out of turn. I guess it was last week when she was doing her comedy routine, and she said that a woman let me paraphrase it.
A woman heckled her.
A woman heckled her, yeah, said, and she told a woman that you need to be raped by your Uber driver.
She said, I hope you get raped by your Uber driver on your way home, bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Now, comedian, let me tell you something. I know any comedian that would have been sitting in the back of the room would have laughed their ass off because it was quick and it was wrong. But sometimes comedy is wrong, but it's insensitive. But I don't think she meant, I just hate stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, so do y'all have a class for comedians?
No.
Oh, okay.
I guess when you're seasoned, you kind of know what to do and what not to do.
And that just comes with experience,
Exactly.
because I think an experience comes. Now, if you was in a comedy club and the heckler was real bad, all bets are off.
Right.
Or whatever. But, the thing about it is let her do her thing. I'm not defending what she said, but when people heckle you and you just on the spot like that, your mind is racing and you ain't thinking what to say and what not to say.
But it's rape is a very sensitive subject.
But also sometimes it depends on who's saying it. If that was like somebody like Jeff Ross or or anybody else.
Corey Holcomb.
Yeah,
right.
They would have been able to skate by and fly by with it. But, it just depends on how the world rocking with you at the time.
I mean, she laughed after. I think it was a joke, but we so used to her being serious and on Housewives that it's like, damn, was she for real or was she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she meant anything by that. So.
Yeah, well, they meant to let her go off the tour. It's sad. But anyway.
They should have Triumph the Insult Comic Dog do it.
The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is Born Again. On the high end, you say Born Again, and on the lunge, you say Beautiful Purple. That's your color for today.
You was waiting to say that, wasn't you?
I hate you. Yeah, you know he was.
Yeah, you waiting. Never mind. All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the team. All right, y'all. John Lyon got the chicken and waffle mix coming up next. Rick's Mind the Morning Show.
I love Gary and his
John Lyon on the ones and twos with the chicken and waffle mix right up. Bye.
I'm good, man. The weekend warm-up mix, man. Trust me, for all the information on the parties that I'm shutting down this weekend, just link me to the Instagram, Snapchat at JAH Lion Zone.
There it is. I appreciate it, boy.
Boom. Yeah, working.
Hey, Black Tony.
Yo, cool.
What's up with you, boy? Where you at?
Hey, sorry, look. Hey, Claude. Hey, look.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was going to be there today, sorry, but I was mad last night. I ain't going to lie to you, but I was mad last night, bro.
You was mad at me last night for what?
Yo, sorry about the club. Sorry about all the things I done asked you for. Sorry, you ain't trying to give much. Sorry, you ain't trying to send no sponsors. Sorry, you ain't trying to.
Hey, man, for you not to come to work, man, you complain too much.
But I ain't complaining. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that for you to put me your insurance, let me get 5 minutes in your name.
Hey, listen to this, Craig. You got this song.
Which one?
Pull up Paul Jones. I won't complain. This what you need.
I'm just saying, cuz I don't be happy for that.
Everybody, you ain't the owner. Somebody going through something, Black Tony.
I don't be happy for much. Shout out to some good times. I done had, I done finally had to hear the class.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen, Black Tony. Listen, Black Tony. Listen to this. Listen to this, Black Tony.
I've had some hills to climb.
Hey, my mom be playing that song when she be cleaning up on Sunday. So don't play that song.
Listen to this. I had some weary days, Black Tony, and some sleepless nights.
Hey, son, why you doing this to me, cuz? I don't want to do it, you know what I'm asking for.
But Black Tony, but when I look around,
I just need that room, son. You need to send us room on here, son.
Black Tony, but when I think things over,
Son, why you won't come talk for my apartment, son?
listen to that. Black Tony, all of my good days.
Son, I asked you 3 times last week. I asked you to change the name of the month.
Black Tony, outweigh my bad days. Black Tony, I won't complain.
Son, you won't even come talk for me to get another railroad, son.
Black Tony, stop complaining, man.
Son, I ain't complaining, son. I'm just asking for stuff. So do you, you know what I mean? Wrong.
Black Tony, sometimes the clouds hang low. I can hardly see the road, Black Tony. You ever been through that?
You know the song get me in my feelings. Son, why you doing it? Why you doing it to me, son? In my feelings now, son.
Let it out, Black Tony.
Son, why you moving them rooms? My mom be playing this song while she be cleaning up the kitchen, son.
Why so much pain? But he knows what's best for me.
Son, you know I'm already drunk at 8 o'clock in the morning, son.
Although my weary eyes cannot see. Let it out. Turn your life over, Black Tony. I won't complain. Yeah!
Up next.
Here's what's coming up next on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Why you gotta call him acting ignorant early in the morning?
Look, you the one acting ignorant.
Do you know what time it is?
You the one acting
ignorant. You know what time it is? I'm gonna walk to where you at and beat your ass.
I'm down here at the corporate office.
Well, come on down. Well, you know what? Meet me halfway.
Ricky Smiley is about to prank call somebody next on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Oh my gosh.
Y'all better listen up closely.
I need you to pay attention.
All of y'all.
What's going on? This is Kevin Hart.
Hey, this is Rihanna.
Yo, what's up? This is Kanye West. Keep it locked to the only
Morning Show.
hooking you up with stars consistently.
Y'all know me.
Ricky Smiley
In the morning show.
All right, y'all, check out this prank phone call by RoyWoodJr.com. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Do me a favor and put Taiwan on that phone for me, please.
She's not here.
Okay, do you know when she be back?
Been a goat. Yeah.
Your grandma look like Lou Gossett Jr. with
Your
the
grandma
goatee.
look like Grace Jones with a bald head.
Yo,
Look like they some damn mixed breeds with dogs and rats.
Your grandma got a tooth in her booty.
Your grandma got some horse teeth in her damn mouth.
I tell you what, baby, just bring the money down to Birmingham, Alabama. Just send the money down there to comedian Roy Wood Jr. It's a prank phone call, sweetie. What's going on, Tawana?
How you doing?
Your mom, Mabel, put it down. Prank calling you today, sweetie.
And you know what? I'm gonna kill her.
Appreciate it, baby.
All right, bye-bye.
RoyWoodJr.com, y'all. We got Keisha Cole. We're going to be talking to her. Coming up, Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Reserved for football, then you should be watching the games at B-Dubs, where all the fans are there for the same reason, to watch sports. Buffalo Wild Wings, Beer Sports. What up, Rick?
All right, y'all. Hey, this is a real big deal right here. This is one of the sisters of the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Y'all give it up and show your love for the one and only Keisha Cole.
Yeah! Welcome back, Mama.
Thank you for having me once again.
Word. Now, let's rewind the tape a little bit. Last time you came through, I feel like it was like, what, maybe 5 months ago, 4 months ago?
Yeah.
And we would talk about quite a few things. One of those things was reality TV.
Yes.
One of those things that, like, gave you a huge platform.
Yeah.
You was doing your individual joint on BET. And we was like, yo, so you think you would ever do Love and Hip Hop? And you was vehemently like, no.
Yeah, no.
And then we blinked eight times. The next thing you know, you're doing Love and Hip Hop
What
Hollywood.
happened was no, literally, like, there were some things that I couldn't discuss, but we were in the middle of like trying to come up with the conclusion of if I was going to be on the show or not. And I didn't for one want to spoil it, but for two, I was trying to contemplate like what is a great idea like for this album to be promoted, you know what I'm saying? And it was just perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? Like I just felt like it was divine.
Do you like being on the show?
Yes, I do. I did. Yeah.
Now, what's the feedback been like? Because, 4 years is an eternity in this culture, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
So when you were doing your reality show on BET by yourself, people were interacting in a different way. There was, like, less versions of social media to interact with. So now that you're doing it, like, in this current stage where you got Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram,
yes,
everybody can interact.
turn
Is it
up.
more love, or do you see more things you don't like?
I actually see more love right now, which I'm pretty surprised about. But I'm pretty boring on the show. I think, I'm not doing any fighting or anything like that. So I don't know if people like that or not. A lot of people just be like, we come for the messy stuff. But they be like, a newfound respect for Keisha Cole, dealing with things the way she handles things, and like she's being really grown on the show. So I like it. I like the fact that they think that.
We like class. There's some people still like class. The fighting, but we still like little class too, honey. So
shadiness.
Yeah.
I'm not good at shadiness.
I can tell you.
I'm good at just being blunt.
If you had to describe what you think the public perception of Keisha Cole is, what would you think that is?
That I've grown up a little, you know, and I look at things differently now, and they look at me differently now, maybe like a grown woman now. I'm trying to rebuild my brand and just, you know, everything that I've worked hard to accomplish, you know, really solidify that, you know, this time around and hold on to it and not let another relationship or anything else tarnish that, because I have a child and hopefully I'll have another one. If not, I'll adopt. It doesn't matter. I'll get a cat. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just really want to rebuild my brand and everything I worked hard.
All right, for those who just joining us, we're talking to Keisha Cole. You know, now, Keisha, typically you're a tough shell to crack, and it seems like nowadays you're a little bit more open, more giving.
I actually did think about that, like, you know, just being so guarded and just being afraid more so than anything. People take it as me being mean, but a lot of things, you know, like Keisha Cole been through, you know what I'm saying? Just from family and love, you know, and things. And so, yeah, you know, I could be guarded. I can. But I'm starting to change the lashing out more so than just to, you know, speak my mind or just let it go. Yeah.
So when is the last time Keisha Cole had that Bruce Banner moment where you almost hulked out, but you talked yourself off the edge because you're in a different space in your life now?
Oh, maybe just when I got pulled over by the police officer. Just
saw that on TMZ.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah. What
that
happened?
was just like...
They said the other day, TMZ filmed a video of you, honey, who claimed someone from your car called him a name.
Right, and I was just like... He walked right up on me, like, I'm like, I did not call you a name. Like, he's like, well, somebody in the car did.
Oh.
Well, I ain't no snitch now, and they ain't just about to be snitching on nobody, but I didn't call you no name, like, I didn't. And then he goes, you're lucky I'm a nice guy, like, just like, being like mean.
Did he know you were?
I was like, oh my God, but I was scared for my life because
I'm
I
sure
should
you
be.
were.
No, I just thought about all the things that's in the news, and I was just like, you know, I got an album coming out.
Right. Okay.
I gotta be here for that.
Exactly.
It's hard to promote an album behind bars.
Yeah, it's hard.
Hip hop.
You know, anything. Shoot, he get a taser.
Who were you with?
Who am I with in L.A.?
No, who were you with in the car?
My stylist. I had my driver. He was driving. And they were going back and forth. That's what happened first. They were going, my driver and the officer, and he was trying to explain to him that, you know, when we came out of town, that there was nowhere to really pick me up because the valet is blocking everything. And he was like, well, is there any way around that? Like, how do I get around that? He was like, well, you need to go talk to the valet about that. And I'm going to go talk to him myself because, but I'm going to give you a ticket. Don't worry about it, though. Whose car is this? Don't worry about it. I'm going to give you a ticket. I'm going to give the car a ticket. And just like, wait a minute now. What is the hell going on here? What's wrong with your antennas today? Like, I was like, let me just shut up because you know what? I got to make it home.
I know that's right. More Keisha Cole coming up. Y'all, Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
The Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Now, you know, being on the road all the time, you know, about your son being in school, how is he handling all that?
He's so shady. Last night he was busting out in a song, but singing different words. Like, mommy gotta go work again. Mommy gotta go work. An album coming out. I'm just like, DJ, like, what's up? Like, mommy do gotta go to work. Like, yeah, but I wish you didn't have to go. I'm like, no, I wish I didn't have to either. And if you didn't have to go to school, then we would be, you know, duking this out together. But, you know, I mean, I'm sure, you know, with everything too, with like my father, I mean, his father and I going through, you know, everything that we going through. 1 week, you know, he has him. Another week, I have him. On my week, you know, I'm gone this time. So now it's like, okay, mommy, 2 weeks is going by. Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And then the album comes out next week. So it's going to be super hard. It's probably going to be a month before I get to see him.
Oh, now speaking of Daniel, your ex-husband, I saw somewhere that said that he's coming after you for child support. Then I saw somewhere saying, no, that's not true. Are you paying him child support?
I'm not paying him, no. I'm praying on it, but I know I'm not paying him. I don't understand what that is about, honestly. I haven't spoken to him since then because I'm a little upset. And I haven't been back to meet with my attorney yet because I've been doing a lot of traveling and working and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to get around to it and just wait until I get there to understand really what it means legally, you know?
Yeah. Got you. Who's usually watching Daniel while you're gone?
Well, we share the same nanny.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
For years, yeah.
Is she young or old?
She's young.
You don't mind that?
No.
It don't matter at this point.
Oh, what?
Girl, please.
No, but I don't think that she would. I don't think she would dibble and
The
dabble.
hand
in
that rocked the
situation.
cradle.
Yeah, no, I don't think she would do that.
She puts on Instagram while wearing your outfits.
Ain't that? No, she's a sweetie.
All right, yo, so we talking to Keisha Cole right now. The new album's called 1111 The Reset. It's in stores October 20th. Now, what can the fans expect to take away from this new album?
I have live instrumentation on this album that I'm really, really proud of. And it's been the longest album, you know, like I said before, like it's been the longest time that I've waited to put out an album since my first album was released.
So, Keisha, what you think about Cardi B? She's the new thing now. You know, she racked up at the BET Awards.
Yeah.
You think she's going to be a one-hit wonder?
I hope not. You know, I hope not because Cardi is carrying, to me, you know, we were speaking about this earlier when, you know, you see somebody's life change like that, you go, wow, like, I can really do this. Like, this is like, this woman is really, I need to follow her blueprint. This is amazing. Like, so I'm super proud of, you know, Cardi, and I hope that she continues to have #1 records, for sure.
Speaking of her, Keisha, I have 2 questions about Maximum first. Who do you hang with?
Oh, that is so sad, Gary. I'm so glad you asked me that.
Because I never see Keisha
really pathetic.
You don't hang with nobody?
You know what? The last, no. It's just sad.
It's lonely at the top, huh?
Yeah, it
It's
is.
lonely.
The last time you heard Keisha, you said that you were practicing celibacy. So are you still nice and celibate?
I almost made it to a year.
Almost?
You're right there, too. I was
Who
like,
cracked the code?
He don't have to be a fighter.
It's not a guy's 50-0, is it?
No.
Was he 49-0 at the time?
No.
Okay. You know, because they're trying to put you with Floyd Mayweather.
I
That's the
know.
thing.
Yeah.
What is this about?
Yeah.
That's my buddy, but no.
I can totally see that being a thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How?
You don't like Floyd? Y'all just more like brother and
I
sister?
love Floyd. No, we're not like brother and sister. No. But at
Brother
the same
and cousin
time,
from down south that you only see at family reunions?
nah, that's not happening. And, you know, like I always say, I love Floyd and the money and the weather. But
Yes.
it would just make no sense to, like, get, like, with somebody that has multiple women.
And
Yeah.
I'm glad you're not that crazy, honey. Yes.
I know, because I can't control my crazy when my emotions are involved. So, I mean, that would make no sense.
Now, but
Look
the
like
lucky
it.
guy, you know, who was able to, you know, like, stop you before you reached your 1 year anniversary, is it somebody that we would know?
No, not at this point, no.
Really?
Why, because he fell off? Or
He's a commoner.
No, he's not known in the business.
Well, that's good.
He's not, you know, but he's respected in his own right, and you know, he has his own thing going on, so it's not a, you know, whack situation that he's in. So I mean,
so
you know.
regular dudes out here.
Yeah, he's definitely winning.
Okay.
So is there a chance that you and Booby may just get back together?
No.
Well, that was abrupt.
More Keisha Cole up next. Rick's Smiley Morning Show.
It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
And listen, man, I remember years ago, man, I had the opportunity to interview you, and I completely blew it because I interviewed you the entire time in my phone voice, and I wanted a do-over. I want to ask you the same question, but regular. Keisha Cole, when's the last time you cried, girl?
Let me just think
Yeah,
about
the
like
same
what
way.
it was, because I know that I did just cry myself to sleep. I did.
About what?
I did. About the guy that
You want to crack
cracked the code. Yeah.
It's not going to work out?
No, it's definitely gonna work out. But what you mean, crack the code? He'll crack this code and go.
Okay.
Gotta stick around.
That's a robbery.
Gotta stick around for
That
breakfast.
means I don't know. No, but no, it was just some like communication stuff, and I'm just emotional. That's why you just can't, you know, be throwing it, you know, because you get emotional. Women are just wired differently. You know what I'm saying? Like guys can smash and be like,
Women are starting to be wired like that too.
I don't understand that. I cannot live like that.
Girls be using dudes like objects.
I wish I could. That would probably be fun, but I'm not that type of girl.
Well, if it doesn't work out with dude, I'm a great breeder.
Oh.
And, yeah, and I'll show up and be everywhere I need to be.
Yeah.
I'll join PTA the whole nine.
Okay.
You have one real quick?
What's next for Keisha Cole?
I'll be performing on the Love and Hip Hop Reunion, which is my new single, Incapable. And the album is coming out 10/20, but you can pre-order it right now.
Okay.
Like literally pre-order it right now. And you'll get a new song on Friday.
Awesome. before you roll out of here, we once again want to remind people, 11/11 reset, October 20th, like you just said. I wanted to play this game called What Would Keisha Cole Do? I'm going to give you 3 scenarios. You have to tell us as honestly as you can, what would Keisha Cole do? Are you ready?
Getting nervous. Okay.
Okay, cool. You return home from a long trip, and out of your son's bedroom, he has a studio in there. Let's just use theater of the mind. You hear the For the D challenge playing back there. Like he's about to work on his response. What would Keisha Cole do?
It wouldn't go down. That would not happen.
You would bust the door open and be like, hey, what would you do for the nookie?
You would do nothing. Nothing.
Okay. You go to your favorite Chinese food spot and you can only eat in the car. You look in your bag. They forgot to give you any cutlery. What would Keisha Cole do?
I'm gonna have to go ahead and go on in there with that.
Right.
I mean, I just, because I like orange chicken, so I could pick and nibble.
R. Kelly sends you a DM and invites you to his house for a weekend and work on some new music. What would Keisha Cole do?
I've been there, and I literally left crying. Like, I was like...
Why?
No, not like that, but it was just a situation. I literally was, like, really upset.
Okay, so let's just say you're driving on the highway. You're on the 405. That's in L.A., right? The 405?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the 405. Somebody cuts you off. You're ready to curse them out. You pull up alongside of them. It's Barack Obama. What would Keisha Cole do?
Oh, hey, Mr. Barack, hi, Michelle. Yeah, nothing at all. Jesus, can I get a picture?
Okay. Okay. I totally thought you would have gave him the gas.
No.
He's not the president anymore.
Oh,
but he's still
He's always going to be the president.
You know what? You're a young, respectful lady you're in a different place in life, and we're proud of you, Keisha.
Yeah.
Thank you. Are you guys
Yes, we are.
Yeah. I'm so happy about that. That is so amazing. This is not the only place that I just heard this at. Wow, that is so amazing. That is so, God is so good. Thank you guys for saying that. Like, it really does mean a lot that you feel that way. I'm really happy with who I'm becoming. I promise I am. And I know I'm not perfect. So, I don't want to take that, like, and be like, I'm just like something like it's going. But I like to hear this for like the 3rd time today.
Well, you keep us proud.
Oh, thank you.
One time for Keisha Cole, new album in stores. Page 20, 11/11 to reset. Make some noise for the one, the only Keisha Cole. Check out her new joint right here, Incapable. Order the album now.
Let's go.
Hey, yo, the flow and go, yo, we about to make it pop. First thing jumping off is Tyrese and the Rock. Yo, they had it going on social media. If you missed the whole story, check the Wikipedia. It's getting seedier, people getting greedier. I'm coming through and I think I really need a burrito. Yo, coming through like a torpedo. Flowinito, Brad's trying to get her headphones. Head cracked, they got him straight chilling in the red zone. I'm freestyling, not here to be partial. New movie dropping today. Joints called Marshall. Got Chadwick Boseman paying the legendary leader. I'm coming through, yo, Brad hit him with the heaters.
Yo, I'm burning like the wildfires in Cali. Brad tat, as a matter of fact, I'm cavi. If you don't know what that means caviar. It's the Brad coming at you, my empire's the star. That's right, I said it, don't ever forget it. If you got something to say, you better dead it, cause I lay him down, I lay him flat. You better know my name, say it right, it's Brad.
Yo, head crack the gat, it's the Freestyle Gang. New music from groups Wu-Tang. Also Hustle Gang, yo, that's T.I.'s clique. Hey, yo, you need to buy them albums because they both mad sick. But anyway, the BET Hip Hop Awards, I watched it the other day and I was not bored. Eminem bodied it when he talked about the president, cause the president is an evil resident. Like the game they used to play on PlayStation. Peace to the Haitians, we run the nation. Yo, you gotta vote to get him out of there. Yo, I'm kicking freestyles, I'm proud, I'm out of here.
Speaking of presidents, I've been one since the beginning. And I don't know what to say, but I keep winning. And everything Obama tried to do, here come Trump trying to undo and make us look foolish. I'm the ish, that's right, I'm that itch. I don't mean to cuss, but that's just what it is. It's the Brett with the freestyle flow, the flow and go. Me and Head Crack, hoping you know, the 60644 is where I'm from. On October 27th, got a show coming, it's gonna be crazy. Take you to heaven, hit the stage. I rage, I burn the page and make it turn the page. You want to see Shantae and see what else I'm doing, see what else I'm brewing. It's the Brad coming at you, Ricky Smiley, the crew. And back to you, Crack, I'ma pass it back and take a breath once again so you don't forget I'm so deaf.
Hey, yo, the name is Head Crack, yo, I'm mean on tracks. Nene Leaks got fired, she's forced to lean back now. She was on tour with that group Escape, but somebody caught her saying things on tape that you shouldn't say. Probably in a public format. I'm freestyling, and I'm flat flat as a doormat because I stopped eating carbs. Shout out to Nicki Minaj fans, they call them the Barbs.
Yeah.
I'm living large like Sergeant Slaughter. Drinking mad water, the recorder, be Beyonce, Aloysius. Your flow looks suspicious, do rhymes like you do dishes.
Catch me at 10 live on Facebook for Ricky Smiley, and I'ma have to leave him shook like my homeboy Prodigy. The Brat's biology, I'ma teach you something you need to know, cause I'm out of the world, and I'm that girl you wanna get down with, cause I make you do a whole nother twirl. I make you spin in the downward swirl, downward spiral is what I meant to say. I go viral when I bust. Catch me on the Ricky Smiley Show live, and you just can't F with us, and that's just how it go, and that's just how it be. Ricky Smiley Morning Show, the beat to the R-A-T and crack like that. I lay you flat, we down like 4 flat tires. I'm in the back, or better yet, matter of fact, I ride shotgun, Brat Tat coming at you, and I pop one.
Yo, Keisha Cole just left, and she's totally hot, like Lee Harvey Oswald. I shot my shot. I don't know where it's going. At least I tried. I'm fried and died and laid to the side.
Yeah.
But yo, I always come back even. I don't know why Birdman and Rick Ross still beefing.
Hey.
They should be chiefing somewhere in the office. It's about being smart, not who's hard or softest.
Now who's hard or softest? Hey, but I come through, and my name Shantae, trying to catch the beat and ride it like I should. What you wanna do? You shouldn't come through my hood, cause I bust, bumble clock like John Lion. It's the Brat I spit, and I ain't even trying. It just flows out, kinda like a water fountain. It's the Brat coming at you. I've been to the mountain top and back down it, but I'm still grinning, and my rims still spinning on the Jeep. I'm a Jeep life creep. What you wanna do? When I peep what you do, I do a different thing, boo.
Yeah, spit more fire, I say, Lord have mercy. Run on a track like Jackie's on a curse. Spit freestyles with no controversy.
Woo.
I got chocolate chicks just like a Hershey.
Hey.
Yo, I work deep, flip the tune. Yo, I come through and crack, I chill with the goons. Flow like monsoon, ting-a-ling-a-ling. And crack it, gat, yo, we do the damn thing.
Yeah.
What's up before we go?
Oh, y'all killed that one.
Thank you.
Murder! Hey, man. Hey, cracking the Brat with the Flowing Go Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Yeah.
You know.
Ricky Smiley Morning
World of hip hop, man. Specifically loving hip hop. Now, Waka Flocka Flame, a dude who's actually been absent from this show for quite some time. He need to pull up. Waka, where you at, man? We ran into you on the red carpet. It was all love, man. Come through. Anyway, he was recently talking about he has a brand new show called Meet the Flockers. He was speaking with Bossa, and he's like, yo, it ain't scripted either. It's not a scripted show. This isn't something from the network. We control all this. It's about time that the people see some real reality show crap. Thank God for Mona Scott Young. She definitely deserves some credit, even to get the opportunity on the platform, yada, yada, yada. So his show should be pretty good, man. Waka's dope, man.
Awesome.
So,
excited for him.
I'm very happy for him and his wife Tammy Rivera, man. So shout out to them. Be on the lookout for that. There's no release date yet, but just know it's coming soon. Now, one of the stories that we were talking about earlier this week was Jhené Aiko getting Big Sean's face tattooed on the back of her arm. And you know what? I got to take this time to officially announce the winners of the For the D and For the P challenge. The winner of the For the P challenge has to be 21 Savage, right?
Right.
You know, he was out there at the Slut Walk with Amber Rose about a week and some change ago. He was holding up signs. He looked very uncomfortable. So you won. You won, bro.
The D or the P challenge.
He won the For the P award. And, and Tammy Roman, who does the Bonnet Chronicles on Instagram, I think she's picked her winner for the D challenge. Here she go.
Woo, child. So Jhené Aiko done got Big Sean's face tattooed on her arm. Listen, Heavenly Father, please don't let me ever have that type of dick in my life. Because that's some heavy-duty dick. You know what I'm saying? When you get a nigga face tattooed on your arm, and it wasn't even in black and white. That was in color. You invested in that tattoo. I give you all credit because you done took For the challenge to the top. You done topped us all with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never had no like that. I done had some put some rims on your whip type. I done had some you might could get a phone in my name type. I done had some let you move in, you ain't gotta pay type. But damn it, you done put his face on your arm. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if y'all break up, you got to throw the whole arm away. You can't even use your arm anymore. And listen, with Big Sean, that is tricky because you know that motherfucker getting the win. But y'all good now, right? You know what I'm saying? But when I say for the
yeah.
Hilarious.
Jhené Aiko won. We're going to revisit this again next year, and we'll see who the nominees are, from this day moving on to this time next year in 2018. It is Friday. New projects are dropping today. Be sure you pick up the new album from Hustle Gang. It's called We Want Smoke. Wu-Tang Clan has a brand new project out called The Saga Continues. Gucci Mane has another album called Mr. Davis, and you also got The Morning After by a group called Division. So there's some options out there to spend your money on. Don't forget that movie Marshall, which is the story of Thurgood Marshall. That's out, and there's also a movie out called Happy Death Day. Be on the lookout for that. And I got to tell you something real quick, that the hip-hop spot's being brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Listen, man, it's official. Weekends of football is mandated by Buffalo Wild Wings. Whether it's college football on Saturday or Sunday with the pros, they're providing the best place for all of it. Watch all the games with people that are there for the right reason. Football. And dozens of beers on tap. And 21 different flavors of sauces and seasonings and a bounty of burgers, salads, shareables, and more. It's built for fans. It's home for football. It's Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beers, sports. Please drink responsibly.
There it is. I appreciate it here, Craig. And I got your praise break coming up next. E. Dewey Smith Jr., House of Hope, man. I know you got a good word this morning, Pastor Haynes.
Oh, thank you, Ricky. The song lets us know that in this world of turmoil and tragedy, when our lives are filled with distress and so much mess, the good news is the Spirit of God is available to us in order to help us overcome the world that is around us. As a matter of fact, that's what the word oil refers to. It's symbolic in Scripture of the presence and power of the Holy Spirit. So when we talk about oil, we're talking about power to fulfill our purpose. You see, all of you have a purpose that God has assigned your life to. And isn't it good to know that God will not give you purpose without giving you the power to walk in that purpose? But not only that, it simply says this, and that is the God above you is now within you to overcome anything that may come at you. So when you say, God, I need your oil, you're talking about power to fulfill your purpose. You're talking about the God above you living within you to overcome whatever is around you. Yes, this world is jacked up, but you can still live victoriously and rise up. But go ahead and testify, I need your oil.
There it is. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Ricky. Thank you.
Man, thank you. E. Dewey Smith Jr., House of Hope, I need your oil. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Rick Smiley Morning Show. Rihanna.
I think Alicia.
Really?
Yeah, because she has so many songs, and when she
a bunch of weird
all
crossovers.
these award shows, a bunch of pop songs, crossovers. She's got songs that sound R&B-ish. She hitting everybody, and she's a young girl.
Yep. When you talk about the favorite album in the pop rock category, you got Drake with More Life, Bruno Mars with 24K Magic, and The Weeknd with Starboy.
Ooh.
Tough competition.
Tough.
Once again, Bruno Mars for the upset.
You think?
Favorite hip-hop album, Drake, More Life, Kendrick Lamar, Damn, Migos, Culture.
Ooh.
I think I got Kendrick on that one.
I think I got Migos.
Really?
Migos.
Really?
No, wait a minute. Kendrick, my bad.
Because
I love the Migos.
I think you hear, I do too, but I think you hear Kendrick a little bit more. Favorite male artist, soul R&B, and it sucks because I know who's going to win this one. You got Childish Gambino, Bruno Mars, The Weeknd. Once again, Bruno Mars for the upset.
You don't think The Weeknd have a chance?
He would if Bruno Mars wasn't there.
I hope they give him something. I hope they spread him out kind of evenly.
Yeah, they should have like the Weeknd award, where it's like The Weeknd versus like his other songs, and then he can win. Because like The Weeknd turned in some dope joints last year.
He did.
But it's just you got Bruno Mars out there, man.
Yes.
Bruno had a big year, dog.
Yes, he did.
You know, how can Batman look fresh when Superman can fly?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's talk about movies that's dropping today, man. You got this movie called Marshall, which we've been talking about. Chadwick Boseman plays Thurgood Marshall. It's a historical piece, and anytime Chadwick Boseman plays somebody, he plays the hell out of that person. So be sure you check that out. You also got this movie called Professor Marston and the Wonder Woman. It's about the dude who actually wrote the Wonder Woman comic book. You also have the movie Foreigner with Jackie Chan in it. He's going to be punching and kicking people a lot. And you got this horror film called Happy Death Day, which is a PG-13 horror movie. I saw it the other day. It was actually all right.
Really?
The premise is this girl wakes up on her birthday and she keeps getting killed. And then she wakes up every day and has to figure out who killed her.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's
I wanna see that.
different. Me too.
It's like Groundhog's Day with a knife.
There it is.
That's it for me.
All right, appreciate it here, Greg.
The Ricky Smiley Morning Show. The show's updates. All you need to know.
It's what's trending now.
Get it all right now.
It's the front page news.
The show.
All right, y'all, Rick Smiley Morning Show, 24 minutes after the hour. Good morning.
Yep. And the front page is being brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. It's official. Weekends of football as mandated by Buffalo Wild Wings. Whether it's college football on a Saturday or Sunday with the pros, they're providing the best place for all of it. So, man, you should be watching the games at B-Dubs. World of fans are there for the same reason. They watch sports. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings being sports. What up, Brad?
What up, Crackling? Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. These are the headlines we're following for you this morning that are trending at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Well, Ricky, President Trump is at it again. He signed an order to end Obamacare subsidies to insurance companies. The White House called the payments unlawful. And that money is meant to help insurers provide discounted policies for the low-income Obamacare customers and is worth about $7 billion. Also, the death toll in the wildfires that are still burning in Northern California is still rising. At least 31 people have died in the blazes that began Sunday night. And finally, North Carolina officials say 2 prison employees are dead and several more are injured following an attempted prison break in Pasquotank at the Pasquotank Correctional Institution. Wow, prisoners set fires and then tried to escape.
Wow.
Later this morning, we'll be talking to special guest Keisha Cole, so y'all make sure y'all don't miss that. And to get caught up on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brad. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Brad. Coming up later, congratulations to Tyler Perry. I'm going to tell y'all why we're congratulating Tyler later. Rock T.
What up, Gary? Shout out to the Chicago Cubs, man. They survived, beat the Washington Nationals 9-8. They advanced to the National League Championship Series. Also, Thursday night football went down last night, and the Eagles beat the Carolina Panthers 28-23. That was a tightly low game. The rest of Rock T NFL picks coming up later this morning, and His Airness, Michael Jordan, has spoken. What'd he say this time? All this coming up in sports. What up?
The Atkins did that. Yeah, man. He's definitely black. Got a goatee and everything. All right, last little one I got for you. This is tricky, so let's figure this out, all right?
All right.
There was a man who was accused of trying to sell marijuana to someone who he thought was a custody, but he accidentally sent the text message to a cop. They immediately pulled up on him, seized the stash, and arrested him. Who done it?
That's got to be a brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you going to be sending text messages about your stuff? They just get a 10 O'clock commandment. They got to listen to Biggie. You know what? That's definitely us.
All right, is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Well, guess what, sweetheart?
What?
You wrong as hell. Oh. Yeah, man. Sean Burke, Latino, man. You look like one of the Barge Boys.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, you got 1 out of 3 right. We needed you to get 2 out of 3 right. But I like your logic. I like the way you think.
You know what I'm saying? We had to try to figure it out.
No doubt.
And where you calling from again?
I'm calling from Charleston, South Carolina by way of South Jamaica, Queens, represent.
Already. All right. Hey, well, we appreciate you playing with us. Hey, thank you so much.
Thanks for doing what you do. Keep it up.
Hey, you more than welcome. We enjoy doing it. All right, y'all get at us, 866-9-RICKEY for your wake-up calls. Call me, 866-9-RICKEY, Rick Smiley Morning Show.
Let's go. Wake up, feel it. Went to school or work you deal with. You tired, let's up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Solar Princess. Join me, the Solar Princess, waking up each morning, every morning, to the King Ricky Morning Show.
This is Samantha calling from Savannah, Georgia. Today is the last day of National School Lunch Week, so I would like to wake up all the lunch ladies across the world. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Well, my name is Jonathan. I'm calling from Norman, Oklahoma. Telling everybody.
Yeah, Crackling.
Hey, man, coming up in the hip-hop spot, man, it's a heavy day for music, heavy day for movies, also a heavy day for competition. The American Music Award nominations have been released, and I'm going to tell you who's fighting up for the Artist of the Year nomination, man. A lot of big things popping, tell you about this, that, and a few other things coming up in the hip-hop spot. Time right now is 26 minutes after the top of the hour. It's the Rick Smiley Morning Show.
Hip-hop spot.
All right, y'all. Rick Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Head Crack got his hip hop spot. It is 29 minutes after the hour on this Friday. What up, big dog?
What up, pimpin', man? We on award tour with a mic in our hands.
Hey.
And the American Music Award nominations are in. And guess who's going to be battling head-to-head for the Artist of the Year award?
Who?
That's going to be Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, really?
That's just on the hip-hop side. There's some other people in that category as well. You got the Chainsmokers, who I don't think are going to win, and Bruno Mars along with Ed Sheeran.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know, man. I think Bruno Mars for the upset.
Yeah. He's real popular now.
Yeah, he's cracking. It's really cracking. When you talk about the new Artist of the Year category, you got cats like James Arthur, Niall Horan, Julia Michaels, Ray Shremmerd, and Post Malone. You know who's going to win that one?
Who?
Post Malone.
Oh, yeah?
I don't get it, but Post Malone is the most streamed artist in the world right now.
Really?
Yeah, it's like Houseway, you know?
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know that.
Is he still considered a new artist, though?
I don't even understand how that's even a thing. Because you remember, was the song White Iverson? It was like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
I haven't heard anything else. Have you?
He got the song Congratulations with Quavo, and then he got a couple other records, but he has quietly carved out a really ill niche for himself.
That's great.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Post Malone, man. I think he's from Dallas, actually, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Moving on, let's talk about our favorite male artists, pop rock, Drake, Bruno Mars, Ed Sheeran. Once again, Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is going to win everything he's nominated for.
I think so, too.
Yeah, he's going to smoke everybody. But here's where it gets interesting. Favorite female artist, pop rock. You got Alicia Cara, Lady Gaga, or Rihanna. Who gets that?
Got your wake-up calls. You can call me right now, 866-9-RICKEY, Rick Smiley Morning Show.
Can I tell you something real quick, Rick?
Yeah.
Keisha Cole's going to be joining us this morning.
Hey!
Yeah, buddy.
It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Play that game. Who done it? Who we got, Craig?
Yo, man, it's all about crime. On the line, we got Siobhan from Charleston. How you doing, love?
I am doing great. How y'all doing?
We're doing great, man. But at the end of the day, we don't care whether the person was guilty, innocent. We just want to know,
hey,
who done it? Who done it?
Hey,
who done it? Who done it?
Hey,
who done it?
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 Who done it? Now, Siobhan, you know how this works, man. We're going to tell you about some crimes. You got to figure out the ethnicity of the criminal who did the crime. They might be black. They might be something else. They might be white. You ready to play?
I'm ready.
Well, let's get to it. Now, a guy calls in a bomb threat at a sandwich shop earlier this week because they gave him double meat and he couldn't afford it. He was arrested for several charges. Who done it?
Definitely white. We don't deal with bomb threats.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Well, congratulations. You got that one right.
Larry, you love this racist game, don't you?
I'm just quiet.
Now, this dude was out of Pittsburgh, and they was at a spot called Primanti Brothers. They're famous for making, like, really massive sandwiches that had french fries on them, and apparently the ticket was just too high and he couldn't swing it. So, yeah, he had to do what he had to do. Good job on that one. Moving on. There was a guy in Florida who was arrested for burglary, for breaking into a Target.
Right.
It was around 1 a.m. in the morning. He told the cops when they caught him that it was part of his ninja training. Who done it?
That's like some Asian dude. We don't do no ninja nunchuck stuff. Nah.
That's your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Well, guess what, sweetheart?
What?
Nah, man.
You forgot about Dragonfly Jones?
Yeah, man. In Last Dragon, Bruce Leroy.
That's right. Bruce Leroy.
That was a man named Christopher. Yo, yeah, Christopher.